abandoning the Lutheran Church, also considered a dissenting faith at this time in Virginia. And what of the Anglican Church? Well, it suffered much during the Revolutionary War with human and material losses. Some historians believe the lack of an American bishop left the church without the leadership and structure it needed to prosper. Others cite spiritual lukewarmness, and yet others cite the church as a vital element of its parishioners' lives. Nevertheless, step by step, it became disestablished as the official church of Virginia. Disestablishment became more and more certain as time passed, and the yearnings for freedom that led to the American Revolution spawned documents such as Virginia's 1776 Declaration of Rights, which included free exercise of religion. That same year, the Virginia Assembly relieved dissenters of paying taxes to the Anglican Church. In 1784, the General Assembly chartered the Protestant Episcopal Church as the Anglican Church's successor. Passage of Jefferson's Statute of Religious Freedom in late 1785 ended mandatory public support for religion, and the charter of the Protestant Episcopal Church was repealed shortly thereafter. The Bill of Rights of the new federal Constitution of 1787 granted all Virginians, as new Americans, freedom of religion. But worse news for the Anglicans was yet to come. In 1799, the General Assembly stripped the church of parish properties. Buildings were boarded up, taken over by religious rivals, or converted to secular purposes. Bibles, prayer books, baptismal fonts, and communion silver and cloths were stolen, destroyed, or dispersed into private hands. Parish registers and vestry records suffered similar fates. Disestablishment was devastating to the old Anglican Church, and it would be decades before the revived Episcopal Church would gain a secure footing and prosper again in Virginia. And now a few final notations. It's fascinating to see the threads of history from past times to our times. These threads appear clearly in the lives of the people who brought our 18th century people of the past to life today. Dennis Buchanan, who played John Waller, is an active Baptist, choir director, and leader of Sylvania Heights Baptist Church in Fredericksburg, and preaches there from time to time. Like John Waller, he is an active preacher of the gospel in Spotsylvania County. Paul Anderson, who played the Reverend Samuel Klug, is the present pastor and priest of Christ Church Parish here in Middlesex, the same church that Samuel Klug pastored in 1771. Therefore, both men are active and enthusiastic present-day representatives of the 18th century faiths we portray today, a fact quite unexpected when we began planning this Living History program. Also, Trip Wiggins, who played one of John Waller's dear brothers, is a former member of the vestry of St. George's Episcopal Church in Fredericksburg, the same church known in the 18th century as St. George's Anglican Church. Waller attended this church before he became a Baptist, and his grandfather and uncle both served the church as vestrymen. And one personal note. Preparing this program has been both a historical journey and a spiritual journey for me. It's been a very fulfilling personal experience to share this compelling and meaningful history with you. A final thought. It appears that John Waller and Samuel Klug's last words to each other in today's dialogue, "We shall see," certainly have resonance in our times, as we have seen all churches grow and prosper in the fertile soil of American religious freedom. And so we thank you for your attention. detention while we travel back in time together, and we invite you to converse with our people of the past if you wish. We also wish for you a pleasant time in the Urbana jail, should that fate be part of your future.